Well, boys, here we are again. Today we had Gamescom 2025, and it was something. There was some pretty good stuff in there. Like we're gonna be getting a new Lego Batman game. That shit is awesome. We got to see some gameplay of Ninja Gaiden 4. There's a Sekiro anime which is gonna be worked on. That is awesome. We also seen an announcement of Lords of the Fallen 2. That game looks beautiful. I'd definitely recommend checking it out. There's some pretty interesting stuff in there, and there's probably something for you. But by far the biggest thing that we seen was the Black Ops 7 gameplay trailer. Alright, I know Treyarch only had about like 6 or 7 months to work on this game so far, but putting out a gameplay trailer and then the gameplay trailer not having much gameplay is pretty scummy. It's pretty much a story trailer. I'm just going to let it roll in the background because you should just see what I'm talking about. I'm going to be honest though, this trailer's pretty garbage. There's no focus. It's very sporadic, very flashy. It felt like watching Infinite Warfare's trailer when it first came out in 2016. Do you remember what happened in that year? They're gonna need a lot more in this game other than Black Ops 2 nostalgia because things are not looking great for them. Or are they? Black Ops 7 is already the third most sold game on Steam today, and that's pretty sad. My god, this is a diabolical screenshot. You'd be correct to assume that there is still an army of Call of Duty Andes out there who are just gonna buy the same shit no matter what they put out. This is like an E-tier trailer, and considering how many pre-orders this game already has, we're just so doomed in the gaming industry. It was hard enough trying to convince people not to pre-order Battlefield 6, and that looks amazing. But trying to get people not to pre-order this game is impossible, because they're just going to do it anyway. This actually made me pre-order Battlefield 6. Yup, expect a common theme incoming. See you guys on Battlefield 6. This is the best Battlefield 6 ad I've seen yet. It's crazy how they told us to pre-order Battlefield 6. Man, this game just got me really excited for Battlefield 6. The war has started, boys. Pick your side and arm yourself. There's no avoiding this one. See you on Battlefield 6, boys. Time to pre-order Battlefield 6. Mid-laughable cloth intermission here to tell you that while I am searching through the abundant amount of comments on YouTube, I cannot find a single positive one. Infinite Warfare vs. Battlefield 1 vibes all over again. EA is probably gonna throw a giant party tonight. It probably couldn't get any worse. I'll continue from Battlefield 6. Looks like I'm spending time with my family. Never in the history of video games has a trailer wanted me to play a game less. Hello? Is there a single positive comment? I expected nothing, and yet, they still managed to disappoint. It's pretty safe to say that this trailer has disappointed the majority of people. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make another futuristic Call of Duty when players clearly don't want that. I guess they were kind of banking on Black Ops 2 nostalgia to make the game sell. Or they just realized that the mindless husks will purchase their game anyways. Yeah, man, the sad part is the game is still gonna sell and they're still gonna buy those cartoon skins that they released on Black Ops 6. As of right now, the trailer is currently sitting at 24,000 likes and about 75,000 dislikes. So what is it that makes people so angry? Why are people so pissed off about this game? Well, it's actually quite simple. Not only is Call of Duty a clown fest, but it's suffering from a bigger problem. You see, back in my days, Call of Duty was, well, I'll put it simple. It was a game about war. It was super gritty, grounded, immersive. You were part of a massive global conflict that has just felt way bigger than you. Whether you were fighting at D-Day in Call of Duty 2, World at War was brutal and horrific and even scary in sometimes. It really showed the horror that some of the soldiers went through on the Pacific fronts. Or maybe you're playing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare and you're in a ghillie suit crawling through Chernobyl. Or think of a mission like No Russian from Modern Warfare 2, which is iconic and was a Russian invasion to the public. You fought across all American suburbs, and there was even a giant mission at the White House. And then you had Black Ops 2, which pitted America and the States against each other, and it was all over a battle of rare earth elements. It had Raul Menendez, which was an S-tier villain who was manipulating the entire war. The true downfall started on Black Ops 3. It's such a disconnected story that gets rid of all grounded conflicts. Just an abstract mess with a shitty villain. The Black Ops 3 campaign had no soul and it had no heart. It was the start of the downfall. You no longer play as a faction from the main story. You are just some nameless soldier with some random skin. Or you're fucking Mickey Minaj or Peter Griffin or Seth Rogen. Skins, operators, battle passes, it's all just a content treadmill. The worst part is, I feel like it's so easy to make Call of Duty great again. Go back to an immersive, ruthless war story. Let's say 2001. Let's make this game about 9/11. Invasion of Iraq. Oh, how paranoid everyone. The chaos, all of the politics. You need a story with fucking weight, something people will remember. Keep multiplayer grounded, no bullshit skins, no celebrities, no Family Guy. Make the maps realistic, like put in a desert, cities, military bases. You can give us environments with their own identity and not making them all generic 3-lane maps. A simple perk system, a simple create a class system. I shouldn't have to level up my gun 65 times just for it to finally be usable. I'll never ever forgive Fortnite for introducing the Battle Pass. It's a fucking sin. But since it's inevitable, you just need to make it more user-friendly. You don't have to shove weapon XP tokens and XP tokens and weapon variants into your Battle Pass just to get people to buy them. Make it more cosmetic focused so players don't feel like they have to buy it or they're missing out on crucial game items. This shit is an absolute grind fest and it makes players use the best weapon possible. For some reason, Call of Duty always has one dominant weapon, and instead of giving buffs to every other weapon, they just nerf this weapon. And then they nerf the next best weapon, and then the next. They refuse to make everything viable. This last one is a stretch, and it will never happen, but oh boy, do they ever need to take a year off. Call of Duty fatigue is real, and people are exhausted. They just need to take a year off and craft the game that everybody wants. But anyway, let me know down below what you think of the Black Ops 7 trailer, because it seems to only be getting worse from here. If you got any extra ideas on what you think Call of Duty can do to save their franchise, be sure to let me know. I guess the one positive thing about this game is that it's going to be day one Game Pass, so a lot of people aren't going to have to spend the highly unnecessary $70 to $90 that it costs. But it'll be interesting to see how everything pans out, considering I think Battlefield 6 is going to be a pretty big hit this year. But that's all I got for you today. Thanks for your time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.